Here's a little glimpse of our day at Frankenson. The finds, the surprises, the moments that caught us off guard and made us feel like kids again. This place has a way of pulling you in, aisle by aisle, booth by booth. And if you've never been, make the trip. There's nothing quite like walking these aisles for the first time. Whatever you're hunting for, whatever's been sitting on your wish list, there's a real chance it's hiding somewhere in these aisles. Frankenson is the kind of place where collectors get lucky. The moment you walk into Frankenson, it hits you. A wall of color, noise, nostalgia, a universe of collectibles stacked higher than your imagination can reach. Every aisle is a different world. Pokemon cards, anime grails, vintage toys, rare figures you only see online. It's all here, all at once, and it's all calling your name. This place isn't just a show. It's a collector's paradise to look for treasures. And today, nothing was going to prepare us for what's coming up next. At one point, we saw this huge crowd forming. So naturally, we figured a booth was dropping something crazy. But as we got closer, we realized, nope, it wasn't a product drop at all. We had accidentally walked straight into a moment nobody expected. That's Frankenson for you. You think you're here for toys, and suddenly you're sharing the aisle with someone you've never imagined. That's right, Post Malone was in the house. As Post Malone stepped out of the booth, security close, but the vibe calm, almost gentle, not rushed, not hidden, just Posty, relaxed, smiling, moving through the crowd like he'd been here 1,000 times. And even with security guiding the flow, he made space for everyone. High fives, quick photos, signing whatever people handed him. Funko boxes, cards, random collectibles pulled straight from backpacks. He didn't have to stop, but he did. Over and over for everyone. It wasn't chaos, it wasn't celebrity spectacle. It was connection, raw, unexpected, and real. A moment where one of the biggest artists in the world felt like another collector just vibing with the community. And that's the magic of Frankenson. You walk in looking for a figure, a grail, a deal, and sometimes you walk straight into a memory you'll be talking about for the rest of your life. And just like that, the moment was over. The aisles filled back in, the noise returned, and Frankenson went right back to being Frankenson. Collectors trading stories, vendors calling out deals, people digging through grails like nothing unbelievable had just happened. 1 second, you're standing right next to Post Malone, and the next, you're back in the hunt. One booth, one aisle, one surprise at a time. And moments like that always leave you thinking, when someone like Post Malone shows up, what's the right move? Because we heard it all that day. Some people were saying, just let him shop, let him breathe, let him enjoy the space. Others felt like, hey, if a celebrity walks through the crowd and stays open, it's totally fair to ask for a quick autograph, a photo, or even just a hello. There's no rulebook for moments like this. No perfect answer. Just a lot of excitement, a lot of respect, and a lot of different opinions. So we want to hear yours. If you were there, standing right next to him, would you give him space, or would you take the chance to say something? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're genuinely curious where you all stand. After all those surprises, all those finds, we wrapped the day the only way that made sense, with some well-earned food and a chance to breathe it all in. Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you had fun, hit like, subscribe, and come along for the next adventure.